Hi and welcome back to another video of our Honda FN2 budget race car build. Today I'm going to be showing you how to fit the Whiteline rear sway bar. This is the part numbers that you need to get if this is the model you're after for an FN2 2008. That's the actual sway bar there with the bushes on it. We'll jump under the car here. We have a bit of a problem with the kit. The kit here, the U-bolts that they've supplied us are just too short. They you can barely get the nuts done up, and that's without the actual bush in it. With the bush in it, you can't even do them up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to weld these on. Just weld the brackets here and here. So we're going to clean them up, get that welded on. I've already fitted the bushing arms, the brackets I suppose you could call them. They're pretty simple. There's a big washer that sits inside the spring, holds the base plate on, and on the back of your handbrake cable here, there's another bolt that goes through there. The bolt that Whiteline supplied us is too short, so you'll have to find a bolt yourself. While they were quite helpful, I spoke to them about the U-bolts. They've had a look, they can't find anything that's longer than them. They said even their old footage and photos, that they had said that the bolts and the U-bolts were actually longer than what these are. But they also did mention that possibly some of these FN2s have a slightly different rear torsion beam setup on them, so maybe that's the problem. But they're going to be permanent, so I think we'll just weld them on and be done with it. So we'll get this cleaned up and we'll get it welded on and show you it all fitted up. Okay, we've got that all cleaned up. They're all held into place so they're not going to move, so we can tack it together and then we can take the U-bolts off and then weld into the back there. These two brackets, if you're fitting them, have to be 580mm apart. I've made them as even as I can to this bolt here. I think I've measured it 135 away from both those bolts there, so they're nice dead even. If you've got a different exhaust, there was a little bit of a clearance issue here where it probably should be, and the same as when the actual sway bar's on, it seems to sit very close to the exhaust. But I'll show you another shot once I've welded this up. I won't show you welding it, everyone's seen what a welder does. Anyway, we'll cross back when we've got that welded up. Okay, we've got the brackets all painted up now. It's just a matter of mounting the sway bar. I've got some old tail shaft bolts that I'll use to put it together. Stick them on there. We'll have to obviously adjust the tie rod ends down. They're sitting up a bit high, but you can see how far away the bracket goes just with the bushing. So it would be even tight just to put these nuts and bolts on as well. But that's better. Makes it look a bit more factory. This side over here is a little bit hard to get in. I'll show you over here. Plus it sits quite close to the exhaust there, so we'll have to drop these links down so it sits higher up. And as you can see, I'll try and put that in its position. It's not even going to go on, so we'll drop that down and take the other end out. A bit hard to see. We'll put the camera back over here. We'll pull this other link out, which will allow the sway bar to sit down a bit, so we can put the other side in. As you can see, I painted a bit more of the rear torsion beam set up than I was going to. It's like everything, when you start painting, you're like, oh yeah, that'll look better if I just paint the whole thing, even though I didn't really prep it very well. But it's a race car, so who cares? Okay, here we have the Whiteline sway bar all fitted up, all the brackets welded on, painted up, stickers on the sway bar. It's a pretty easy installation. It took me all day, but I've got kids, so I only do a little bit here and there, and then I've got to go away and hang with them for a little bit. So all in all, it's a pretty good kit, apart from having to weld the brackets on, although I think Whiteline should probably state that they can either be welded on or use the U-bolts if they fit. The only downside, because I've got a 70mm exhaust, I've had to cut the end off this one here. Not that I'll probably use these settings because I want it as stiff as possible, so I'll only probably be using these two here, but I've had to cut this away just to clear the exhaust. It's not going to hit it now, but that was resting up against it basically the whole time. So it's got the little arrow trays back on it. You've just got to trim a little piece off inside here to get them to fit back on, and hopefully they pop back in. They're a bit of a pain to get to sit properly, but that's the kit for an FN2. So we'll show you some more videos. I've got some fog light delete scoops on the way from the UK. Everything's a little bit slow to arrive at the moment, but I'll show you how to fit them once they arrive. And plus we're going to do brake ducting. I've removed the washer bottle from that end of the bar as well, and I've relocated another washer bottle somewhere else, which I can just pull out once I want to race. It's a bit of a shot of the exhaust underneath. This is brand new. I haven't even driven the car since putting it on, as you can see. So it's a full 70mm stainless exhaust system, which has just got the single exit up through here in the back there. I wish it came a bit further in. It would have been good if you could bring it right into the exhaust pod things there, but it'll do. Anyway, subscribe to the channel if you like what you see. Post some comments if you want to see anything else about the build, and I'll try and do an update, like I said, about once a week with other mods that I do on the car. Okay, cheers.